I wanted to take just a quick minute and say that I'm really excited for how the year started. I'm proud of how everyone has gone to work so far. We've been working really hard. Today's practice, we went for basically 2.5 hours. There's not another travel team in our state, maybe in the country, that did what we did today from 7:30 to 10 o'clock, and what we've been doing every single weekend. So great work so far. Myself, along with the entire staff, we're going to keep pushing you guys. And I know that every practice, it seems like we're really on guys to make sure that guys are doing the right work, make sure that you guys are listening, paying attention, learning, and going at it 100%. And that's really our biggest goal, and my biggest goal, is to get you guys ready for your seasons, to keep pushing you guys to develop and get from where you are now, and get you to go play at higher and higher levels. And we want to teach you what it takes to get to those levels, because the coaching staff and all the guys that we're bringing in to work with you guys, we've all played at that next level, and we've been there. We know what it takes to get there. And a lot of you guys are just getting to high school. Some of you guys are in 8th grade. Some of you guys are high school guys trying to get into college. And so all those levels are new to you guys. And honestly, it takes a different work ethic and a different level of commitment than most guys are used to. You don't really know what it takes to play in high school before you get there. It takes a little bit more work than it did when you were probably in the 6th, 7th, and 8th grade. When you're in high school, you don't really know what college is like. You don't know what it's going to be like. It's going to take more work than you're used to doing in high school to play in college. And it's the same thing from college to pro ball. And every level you move up, I think the first thing is you're surprised when you get there. And, wow, I need to work harder to make sure that I put myself in a good position to not only get to where I want to go, but then to be successful when you get there. So I'm going to stay on everybody. All of our coaches are going to stay on guys. The biggest thing is that you got to go, you've all heard me say it a lot. When you're doing a drill, you got to do it game speed, 100% effort and focus, so that when you get into the game, it's second nature. But if we don't go as hard as we possibly can all the time, when you're up in the drill, you're just wasting your own time, and you're not getting as good as you possibly could get. If you give what everybody else gives, you're going to get what everybody else gets. And we need to give more than every other team out there. That all the guys that are your age, that you're competing against, we have to give more than they're giving if we want to get more than they're getting. If you want to move on and play at higher levels of baseball, if you want to make your high school team, if you want to get a college scholarship, all those things, there's a lot of guys out there that's not going to happen to. And so we got to work harder than all the other guys. For you young guys, and whatever age you are, you're used to competing, for our 8th graders, on our 14-year-old team. You guys are used to competing against guys in your small town, and you guys will be going to high school soon. A lot of our guys, DJ, Kyle, some of our 14-year-olds are already in high school. Well, now those guys, and soon our 8th graders, will be competing not against just the small guys from their town, but now we're competing against guys from all over the state at some schools. If you go to St. John's, or even if you go to your public schools, you're going to start competing against a broader range of players from all over the state. When we go and play in the summertime, we're going to play against guys all over the country. For our high school guys that are trying to get college scholarships, and they're trying to go on and impress college coaches so that they can make college teams and go to the schools they want to go to and actually get paid to go, get scholarships. With the price of school nowadays, $60,000 per year, you're looking at $250,000. It's a huge opportunity to get a college scholarship. But you're competing against guys from all over the country. You're not competing anymore against, your small area or even our state. You're competing against guys from Texas and Florida and Alabama and California and all these states where they can go out and they can play baseball 7 days a week. They're outside probably playing right now. And so that's why I'm really, we're all on you guys for the time that we're in, that we have the opportunity to practice indoors. We need to go and make sure that we're using and utilizing every second of that time to get better. And I know for a lot of you guys, the season feels like it's just so far in the future. But honestly, all the work that we put in during the winter, during December and January and February and March is going to directly affect how well you play as an individual when the season starts and how well we play as a team. When we get into the season, everybody wants to win. They're going to want to win. We're going to want to win. The pitcher's going to want to beat the hitter, and vice versa. So it doesn't, who's going to be successful when the season gets here isn't going to be who wants to win more during that time, because everybody wants to win. It's going to be who is willing to put in the work during December and January and February and March that it takes to win when the season gets here. That's the most important thing. What you do at practice today and tomorrow and every single practice, that's the most important time in your baseball career. Every single practice, every time you step on the field in December and January, it's the most important time, the most important practice of your baseball career. That's the biggest thing that you have to realize, because all those practices add up. And when you get in the season, you'll have the confidence when a ground ball's hit you in a game and you know you've fielded thousands of ground balls in December and January and February and March, and the other guy hasn't. Or when you get to the plate and you're facing the opposing pitcher and you know that you've taken 5,000 good quality swings in December, January, February, and March, and that guy hasn't done it, you'll have the confidence to do well and to succeed. That's what it comes down to. That's how we're going to be successful, both as individuals and as a collective team. So that's the biggest thing I got for you guys today. Good work again. We got to keep working hard. We're just getting into it. We're through December, not even, but basically through December now. We still have a lot of months to go to keep building and keep getting better, so that when the season starts, you guys are ready to rock and roll, and us as a team, we're ready to play our best baseball. So thanks again. Good work, and I'll see you guys all Monday night.